Hello my dear children, once again welcome back to class 11 microeconomic class. Student, we were discussing chapter number 4 forms of market and price determination. So in the last class we have discussed about the meaning of market. So what do you mean by market? Market in economic term, it is a mechanism by which buyers and sellers are brought together, that is, they are in contact with each other through any means of communication like telephone, letter, internet, etc. So a market should contain area, then buyers and sellers, product, then competition. And also we have studied about one form of market, that is perfect competition. So what is the features of perfect competition? So what's the meaning of perfect competition? Perfect competition refers to the market situation in which there are large number of buyers and sellers selling homogeneous product or same product. There is no differences in the size, color, then quantity of goods. That is known as homogeneous product. Then the price of such product is determined by the forces of demand and supply. So firm is just a price taker. So price is an important concept related to any product. So how the price is determined by or determined for a product. So today we are going to discuss about price determination under perfect competition market structure. Okay. So we know that in perfect competition there are large number of buyers and sellers selling homogeneous product, and price is determined by whom? The price is determined by the forces of demand and supply. So the concept of demand and supply help us to understand the behavior of consumer and producer. This helps us to explain the behavior of buyer and seller to determining equilibrium in the market. Equilibrium means equality of something, that is known as equilibrium. So equilibrium determined by the behavior of buyer and sellers, and it is expressed through demand and supply. So we know that a market consists of three elements. Demand, that describing the behavior of consumer in the market. Then supply, that describing the behavior of firm or producer in the market. Then market equilibrium, that connecting demand and supply and describing how consumer and producer interact in the market. So there is a conflict in the aim of seller and buyer. What is the aim of seller? Seller wants to sell the goods at the highest price to maximize his profit, and buyer wanted to buy the goods at the lowest price to maximize satisfaction. So there is a conflict between the aims of buyer and seller. Therefore, a compromise between the buyer and seller has to be determined with the help of equilibrium price. So first we want to know about what is the meaning of equilibrium price. So price equilibrium. So it is defined by equality between quantity demanded and quantity supplied. Okay. So this equality determines the equilibrium price. That is the price at which quantity demanded is equal to quantity supplied. So at the point of equilibrium, there is no pressure on price either to increase or decrease. There is a stability in the price level because there is an equality between the consumer demand and producer supply. Okay, so they are compromised in that point. So that point is known as what? Market equilibrium or equilibrium price. So this is the situation of zero excess demand and zero excess supply. There is an equality between demand and supply. So let us analyze it with the help of a diagram. So you can see a diagram on the screen. Here, what? Negatively sloped curve shows the demand curve, and positively sloped curve means it is a supply curve. So these two curves intersect each other at point E. So here P0 is the price, that is the equilibrium price, and EQ is the equilibrium quantity. So here P0 is the equilibrium price and Q0 is the equilibrium quantity. Okay, at which the demand intersect supply. Here is the E. Point E is the equality between demand and supply, and in this point the equilibrium price is determined under perfect competition. Okay. Suppose when market price is above the equilibrium. Suppose the market price is above the equilibrium. Here P2 is above the equilibrium price. So if price increases, demand will decrease. So here E is decreased to H. So demand decreases at the same time. If price increases, supply increases. So there is a excess supply in the market. So here supply is P2K and demand is only P2M. So from H to K is the excess supply. This area is the excess supply. So it will create competition among the sellers and lower the price because demand is already lower. So there is a competition between sellers. So price will keep falling as long as there is an excess supply till it reach again at P0, price at P0. Okay. Then if the price falls to P1, that is below the equilibrium price. If price falls below the equilibrium price, what happens? There is a excess demand because if price decreases, demand increases. At the same time, supply decreases. So here at price P1, there is only P1F quantity of supply and P1G quantity of demand. So the space from F to G, it is the excess demand area. So this excess demand will create competition among the buyer and push the price up. The price will keep increasing as long as there is excess demand, that is till it reaches P0 again. So at the equilibrium price, there is no change to, no tendency to change. If there is any changes or imbalance between demand and supply, it will tend to restore automatically to the equilibrium price. If there is excess supply, there will be an competition between seller and there is a chance to fall price into again at P0. And if there is excess demand, the price, there is a competition between buyers and there is a chance, there is a tendency to restore the P0 price again. So equilibrium price means there is no tendency to change or there is no pressure on demand and supply to change. So that was today's section. Today we have discussed about price determination under perfect competition market structure. So in perfect competition market structure, the price is determined by the forces of demand and supply. So equilibrium price means the equality between demand and supply. So when the demand curve is intersect supply, that determines the equilibrium price of that market. Okay children, so as usual you have to watch the URL, attend the test paper, download your notes and study it well. This is a small portion, so you have to study it very well.